Hey guys and gals, Never here from Drake Queen Gaming, 70 Mounts Word of the Gaming Drag. Today I'm coming back at you with a new Let's Play episode of Jigsaw Puzzles. So now that we are done with Moon Touched, I know, sad face, I was I really didn't want to be done with that one, y'all, but anyway, the demo's out of the way, so let's jump into a new VN alongside Conway's. Anyway, alarm chain, you are up, and let's go. Our name is... Okay. Report, sir. The current maritime area has been successfully secured, and the target is expected to arrive at the designated location in 15 minutes. Alright, team, let's get this show on the road. Watchers at 11:25. Our objective is to neutralize the threat aboard the cruise ship World Unity. We're looking at an estimated number of roughly 100 hostiles, but their exact location on the ship remains unknown. There may be high-value targets in the mix. Remember, your safety comes first. We have a backup plan in place. Hope we don't have to use it. And one more thing. No civilians. Do you understand? Loud and clear. Bill, continue to monitor the special targets. Brian, cover the rear. Got it. Yes, sir. Alright, the action starts in 5 minutes. Squads, stand by. Time to kick some ass. Operation codename, Whale. Just calling it Whale? Okay. Okay. This is so boring. Sprawled on the bed, I stare out the window, the endless ocean mirroring my mood. 3 days already, nothing but this endless blue expanse. Screen slightly... Yeah, I think the screen is very, very slightly flickering. 3 days trapped in this world. No clue how I got here. Just me, sleep, then BAM! These weird figures staring down at me. I don't know how I ended up here. I was sleeping as usual. When I woke up, there was several unfamiliar figures looming over me when I woke up. I don't know exactly what they are, but they're definitely not human like me. They seem more like animals. Not human, that's for sure. More like beastmen, I guess. I couldn't help but close my eyes as I recalled the memory of myself paralyzed with fear at that moment. Just thinking about it makes me cringe with embarrassment. He threw me in this cabin, and I haven't been out since. Gotta admit, though, they do keep me well fed. And last night, BAM! Wolf with amber eyes suddenly appeared in my cabin. He just materialized out of thin air, I swear. That really scared the living daylights out of them. Okay. The wolf introduced himself as Gangor, then pulled an apple out of nowhere and tossed it on my bed. Definitely not your average magic trick. He promised to return this morning and answer my questions, as kind of a compensation, I guess. But before I could even ask what I needed compensation for, he vanished. I suspected I was daydreaming, but the apple was still sitting on my bed. Hey, lounging in bed so late this morning? A familiar voice from the corner of the room. Wake up, sleepyhead. How did he get in? A little puzzled, I sit up and look toward the direction of the voice. The cabin was just for me, and I have no idea when the wolf appeared out of nowhere. He's hot, damn. Give me a slice of that. No! What? What? What happened? One second, y'all. There we go. Okay. Alright. Return. Okay. With his hands shoved in his pockets, he looked carefree and nonchalant. Mr. Gangor? Just call me Ganger. Anyway, judging by your age, I guess you've just entered college, so I'm not that much older than you. He waves his hand, casually pulls up a nearby chair and leans against the back, his fluffy tail swaying behind him. Excuse me, he looks so fluffy. It must feel nice to touch. Alright, Ganger. So, about the answers you mentioned last night. How can there be answers without questions? The wolf in front of me tilted his head, not answering my question, but instead asking me one. So, have you figured out what you want to ask? If you can figure out how he got here, then maybe I can get out that way, too. It's now or never. How did you... Coming in? This door is meant to shut you in, not me. Ganger throws his hands up in a playful shrug. Well, you didn't answer my question either. I gesture towards the cabin door, which is electronically controlled and clearly fully locked. Why don't you take a guess? He snaps his fingers with his left hand. Out of nowhere, an apple pops into his palm. Then, Gengar regards me with a curious look. Teleportation? Bingo! Want to have an apple? Gengar snaps his fingers again, and another apple materializes in front of me out of thin air. It feels magical no matter how many times I see it. More accurately, my ability is spatial manipulation. Ability? You mean you have superpowers? Well, since I've already crossed over to another world, it seems quite reasonable to have superpowers. Your acceptance seems much better than the other Strangens I've met. Gengar takes a big bite of the apple. Strangens? What does that mean? Wait, strangers? What does that mean? Strangers, strange. What the fuck is a Strangen? The teasing look on his face as he stares at me makes me shiver. Strangers originally referred to old-world travelers like you. But now we use that term to refer to those with ability. Wait, you mean I'm not the only one? This is your thinking. There are quite a few outsiders in this world. You have abilities too, so you're not from this world either? Unfortunately, I have irresponsible parents. One of them is a Strangen, so I inherited my ability. I notice a momentary disappearance of Gengar's smirk, but before I can make it out, it returns. Water time. Alright, guys and gals, and we are back. Let's jump back into it, shall we? Okay. Drop your homesick whining and get ready for my phony comfort. He doesn't seem lacking in emotional intelligence. It feels deliberate. But he mentioned world travelers and superpowers. I need to figure this out. By your account, I'm also a Strangen. Why don't I feel like I have any abilities? Do you remember being knocked out when you first arrived? They injected you with suppressants afterward. According to their reports, the effects only last for 4 or 5 days. Considering the timing, you should be recovering around now. But you're quite special. Whether you have abilities or not is still a mystery. Who are they? The others on the ship? And why do you say I'm special? That's not important. Just know that I'm not entirely aligned with them. As for the special, Gengar looks at me straight in the eye and suddenly I have a very bad feeling. Has he been waiting for me to ask this? You're the first artificially created traveler. Anything can happen. Artificially created traveler? What are you talking about? Gengar remains silent, just smirking at me. Wait, artificially created traveler, teleportation, inexplicable compensations. It hits me like a bolt of lightning. Suddenly, everything clicks into place. You! You brought me here! You got it! Gengar snaps his fingers again, and this time a bottle of soda appears in his hand. I watch as Gengar downs the soda in one gulp, and the next moment he empties the empty bottle vanishes. I take a deep breath, trying to restrain the urge to punch him. What's your purpose in doing this? It's not my decision to do this. They want to study the nature of travelers in this world through you, and I'm just offering a little help. Maybe it's more than just a bit, but hey, you showing up in this world wasn't my decision. Anyway, now you're truly one of a kind. You should feel lucky. Not everyone gets the chance to see a whole new world. You call this luck? There are 8 billion people in my home world. You made a person leave their family, friends, and everything familiar to face a strange world alone? You tell me, what exactly am I supposed to be grateful for? Leaving my family, friends, my entire life behind to be a lab rat in a strange world? Fury surges through me, my voice cracking with outrage, my fingers feeling numb and my breathing becoming rapid. Gengar looks somewhat taken aback, evidently not expecting this reaction from me. The air suddenly grows quiet, only our breaths remaining. Take me back. I can't. Well, I brought you here without their equipment. It's impossible for me alone. Second meal, water time. Coffee time. They won't easily let you leave. Then at least take me away. I don't want to be stuck here anymore. Gengar doesn't speak, but looks at me with this very serious expression. I need to think about it. After saying this, Gengar disappears without a trace. When I realize a strange person has left, I collapse on the bed as if my bones have turned to jelly. Lying there, my mind is filled with a conversation from just a few minutes ago. Strangens, superpowers, the culprit behind my world travel, and a peculiar study. Everything is tangled up in my mind like a mess of yarn. I can't make sense of it all for the moment. Who are they that Gengar mentioned? What will happen to me next? What should I do next? Lost in thought, I drifted off to sleep. Oh, damn. What are these? I can see the edge of the skybox. Hmm? What's happening? Alarmed by a sudden flicker, I looked up to see the ship's lights strobing erratically before returning to normal. A jarring screech ripped through the silence, seemingly emanating from the cabin door. The door, was it opening by itself? What the hell's going on? Is there something wrong with the ship? This might be an opportunity to escape, but if I leave now, the outcome could be worse. If I stay here, the only one I can rely on is that strange person named Gangor. But can I trust him? Everything about him is shrouded in mystery. His motives are unclear, and his actions so far have been unsettling. What should I choose? Actually, that's a choice. Get rid of that one. Maybe. Let me get rid of that one. Okay. Yeah, there we go. Okay. We'll wait for Gangor. No matter what's happening outside, this is still at sea. Even if I could leave this room, I still wouldn't be able to leave this cruise ship. Moreover, acting rashly at this time might actually make the situation worse. It's better just to stay put here. And even though that guy seems unreliable, the expression on his face when he left didn't look like he was joking. So let's just trust him for once. However, leaving the cabin door open like this feels somewhat unsafe. It would be wiser to close it. I moved the nightstand in front of the door to unlock it. It doesn't seem very useful, but it's better than leaving the door wide open. There's no sound outside, as if nothing happened. Has really nothing happened? I don't know how long it's been like this until that familiar voice appears again. What are you, zoning out? Place the nightstand by the nightstand by the door? For what reason? I like this music. Trying to block the door, huh? I gotta say, you're quite amusing like this. Whoa, you scared me! Where did you go? What happened and... Easy there, buddy. He presses his hand down, signaling me to tone it down. I went for a coffee. Also pondered over your suggestion. Thought it through, and here I am, seeking you out. I really can't imagine what this guy looks like sipping coffee. But their immense Americano wasn't as good as I imagined. That kind of drink sounds like a disaster. No focus. What just happened? Nothing much, just some trouble between BSMR and WorldCom. Lucky you didn't go out. Can't guarantee what would have happened otherwise. BSMR? What's that? And who's WorldCom? I'll fill you in later. Just know that the ship's power system is down. The whole ship can't move, relying on backup power to maintain basic operations. Huh? It sounds urgent, but why is this guy so calm? Speaking of which, when I just came over, I met a bear. The guy is really interesting, so I spent some time playing with him, hence delaying a bit. Alright, I'm gonna pause it right there. Thank you all so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, ring that notification bell, and check out our Patreon if you can. It always helps. Before I go, I'm going to have a quick shout out to our lovely bronze tier patrons. Thank you all for what I do for the channel. We greatly appreciate your support. Thank you for our silver tier patron, Cade Silverman. Thank you going above and beyond. It's greatly appreciated. Thanks to our 2 gold tier patrons, Zeke and Toby. Y'all are awesome. We love you. Thank you for subbing to Ultimate Tier. Anyway, if y'all want to get your names in the credits, get access to all of our not safe for work contents as little as $5. Alrighty, I love you all, and I'll see y'all in the next video. Bye-bye!